Andy and welcome to CG Market Watch. Alright, so on today's news, there's a couple of news that we want to cover today, and I think last Friday I've already covered quite extensively on the hash war between BCHABC and BCHSV. So today I just want to cover a little bit about that as well, and definitely on BTC prices and also on Ripple movement. So very simply, let's start with CoinMarketCap again. Alright, so what we have seen last week was that on Friday, the market cap was about 184 billion. So today we're 182 billion. The market actually did enjoy some movement yesterday on a Sunday, but that movement wasn't sustainable at all. And that's kind of predictable as well because of the market sentiment. 24 hours volume is still hovering at 13 billion. It's still very, very small, very low. Of course, BTC dominance is at 53%. Not much has changed. The only thing that we need to understand now is that the market cap will be sustaining at 180 billions level. Don't expect more movement than that, guys. So there may be a short squeeze, a corrective rally, but question is whether will it be sustainable, whether will it happen before the end of 2018. That's a heavy questionable topic that we shouldn't be really looking into that, but we just need to understand that a lot of analysts are saying that Q2 2019 could be the time when we really see the real bearishness, or the recovery will come in Q2 2019. Alright, so looking at some of the tokens right now, what we can see is most of them are red except Tether once again. And Zcash also enjoys a little bit of 0.72% upside, and of course Dogecoin and so on and so forth. So once again, all the other altcoins are suffering today on a Monday. So don't expect huge movement also today, and maybe tomorrow we might see some movement, but we will hardly be seeing some huge great big movement. Alright, true US dollar also went up by 0.28%. So you can see that all the stable tokens are enjoying, Paxos as well and USDC, they're all enjoying this movement, right? Coming from the volatility of BTC and cryptocurrency market, everyone is kind of staying out of trading. Alright, now what we do see here is there are 2 or 3 main news that I just want to talk quickly about. Number one is world's first crypto ETP gets green light in Switzerland. So an exchange traded fund was kind of gotten the green light, alright, in Switzerland, received that, and they're going to be starting very, very soon. And if I remember correctly, it's a $1.6 trillion fund, or the funders are of that huge amount, right? And what we need to kind of understand is this: is that if, let's say, the ETF is approved in Switzerland, does it correlate and does it mean that SEC in the US will approve as well? I think that's the greatest question. And one of the reasons why Ripple actually went up so much was also partly because there's a huge allocation of about 20-30% of this fund into Ripple as well. So BTC is also of additional 30%, Ripple is also of about 20%. So this is one of the reasons why Ripple actually surged about 8%, even though the market was really weak. But the one thing we need to know is that Ripple has also taken the lead over Ethereum, and therefore is ranked at number 2 now. Being a centralized token means that during moments like this, when it's not doing that well, when the market's not doing that well, centralized token tends to enjoy that particular movement, seems to be more stable, and therefore Ripple enjoyed their movement upside. And so Ripple surges 8% as cryptocurrency market adds 4 billion. Question is, can Bitcoin recover? I think this news is slightly old. I think it's yesterday's news. So I won't be talking about whether Bitcoin market can recover. Like I always say, I'm slightly bearish as of now. But what we need to understand is that Ripple, it's increasing in terms of valuation, partly also because of how the funds are coming in, okay, into Ripple. There are some tweeters saying that we should all be investing into Ripple. It's very, very centralized, and therefore there's a lot of news about it, okay. And in this market where everything is kind of weak, Ripple tends to enjoy that particular upside, okay. Now talking quickly about the charts, let's just go into BTC for now. I just did one very, very basic, didn't really insert much things here, but we do see that in Gemini, for BTC, US dollars, fiat wise, we don't see much movement. It's been consolidating. Even if we do draw certain trend lines, we do see that this is a shape where I just kind of, okay, so it's kind of like in a decreasing triangle kind of shape, right? It's like a bearish pennant kind of situation where the upside potential is really quite low. We might be seeing more breakdown towards the downside. It's really broken off the diagonal line. We may just be seeing more downside, like I say. So it's very, very hard to predict BTC movement as of now, because anything can happen. But in terms of sentiment wise, the market isn't that huge on BTC recovering. We do see that there's a 5,600 level that is more or less its resistance level. I guess one thing that we need to understand is that if BTC were to break out from $6,000 level, okay, we will see a lot of liquidations on shorts, right? A lot of liquidation, a lot of people will be wrecked, or shorters will be wrecked basically, and therefore there might be a short squeeze up rally above between 5,800 and $6,000 level. If we were to breach the level, there may be a huge sudden rally, a short squeeze, but question once again is whether will it be sustainable. And the other thing we need to know is, I think there's one part that talk about the two scenarios of Bitcoin right now, right? So if the price reclaims $6,000, all shorts below yearly low are gonna be puked or get liquidated. There's a very fast rip-up quickly. The other thing is that there will be several positive development lineup for BTC market, including BTC futures market launch by Buck and ICE, and also which is the parent company on New York Stock Exchange. So ICE entering crypto feels like a big deal. Okay, and the question is an established, respected, and powerful player. In other words, large institution trust ICE. And I think the most important thing is that Buck will custody and deliver real Bitcoin. That means institutional inflows would reduce supply and thus increase price too. Now, this is a good scenario, right, that we're thinking about. But the other question is, what if institutional traders feel that maybe BTC has a new low that hasn't been achieved yet? What if coming in right now it's also tanking, or it's also receiving that volatility, so I will have more concern about that. I'll be thinking, if I'm an institutional trader, I'll be thinking, is this a great time to come in? Would that be another low? If I come in now, will it affect my long-term profits when it comes to the particular futures or particular fund? And that's all in my mind here, right? So even though the source wise is Jake, government enforcement, defense, securities litigation attorney, but it doesn't really say much. It doesn't mean that he understands crypto. It doesn't mean that he understands the psychology of institutional traders. So it's very, very different. So when I question the source, and the question is a rally before 2018 possible? So based on current market conditions, a significant surge in the price of major cryptocurrency is highly unlikely. So guys, don't expect large movement, but a gradual increase in price due to anticipation towards Buck until early December remains a possibility. I also feel so, especially if Buck gains traction among investors in the regulated US market. So right now it's the question of sentiment, it's the question of the stock sentiment, okay, and the world's economic sentiment. Are investors still into stocks? Are they still okay with S&P 500? Are they still okay with Dow Jones? Are they going to shift funds out into cryptocurrency because now there's custodial wallet, now it's more secure? Are we going to shift towards that particular investment, which is in Buck? So that's the greatest question. If the investors don't bite the idea, then Buck will have less impact on the market in totally. It will just be a hype play. It will just be a prediction, speculative play that people will pump BTC price up to $6,000, liquidate. We have a short squeeze upside, and then after that, if Buck doesn't deliver, we'll still be dropping down. So it's all about sustainability, guys. It's all about how the market sustains the volume. I think that's the crucial part here. All right, and very quickly back to Tether. This is on a daily chart. For Tether wise, we don't see much movement as well. I think the good thing is, due to this particular deep, right, market correction, the prices between the Tethers, BTC in terms of Tether and BTC in terms of fiat, the gap is just minimizing. Now we're just about $70 away from just minimizing the gap. It's very, very good, I feel, so that there's less discrepancy on the price. But chart wise, shape is still about the same. We don't know where it's going to go next. Volume wise, if you look at the fiat wise, it's very stable, it's very slow, no one's really buying into it. But when it comes to Tether, you can see more variation, you can see more movement. Alright, so I think that's the main difference. Now, alright, so very quickly, just want to talk about this news as well. Nail in the coffin, BTC.top shifts hash to Bitcoin Cash ABC to end chaos. So Bitcoin top is actually one of the more significant miners for BTC, and they are now shifting into mining Bitcoin ABC as well, right? Putting another nail in the coffin for the minority Bitcoin SV, and therefore with it shifting towards ABC, it kind of just want to say, to end the chaos of how BTC price is tanking. Now look, understand that for miners or BTC miners to break even, the price has to be of BTC, the price of has to be at about $6,800 to $6,900. If not, the miners are losing money. So with the whole market sentiment, with Jihan Wu's conflict, with all the fork thing that's going on, the market tanked, and it's affecting all miners throughout. So by just you want to win a secure victory, shifting towards Bitcoin ABC or Bitcoin Cash ABC is kind of the way to go. And that's what Zhang Zuo is trying to do from BTC.com. He's just trying to shift towards ABC chain to kind of just secure that and to end the war in that sense. The hash war may be over, or is it just beginning, right? So it's very hard to just conclude who's gonna win this. Is it BCHABC or is it BSV? Both has its value right now on the market, and it all depends on what's gonna happen in the next few weeks. Like I say, will there be replay protection, secure proper ones? Will the exchanges be supporting it? Will the exchanges be determining who are the winners or who is the winner? And also, will there be attacks by either side on each camp, right? So I think that's the question we need to ask ourselves as well. But when it comes to prices wise against BTC, we do see BCHABC starting to dip slightly. It actually pumped a little bit after listing, whereas BCHSV has kind of been on a downward trend. Doesn't really look very fantastic. I mean, this is just based on preliminary look on the chart itself. There's nothing much we can really look at in terms of historical data, but what we do see here is that volume is dipping from BCHSV, whereas on BCHABC it is also decreasing slightly. And I think it's natural for BCHSV to start dipping, partly because of hash shifting away from it, and that's one. Second thing is because it's a free hard fork token, people are just dumping it for BTC. It's free, why not, right? So these are the concerns, or these are the what people are thinking about. It's kind of easy to understand the market psychology when you just think about it in that sense. Alright, so thank you guys for tuning in to CG Market Watch. I'm gonna catch you all back in the office on Wednesday, same time, 3:30 in Singapore time, and I'll be leaving Taiwan today. And I'll see you guys in the episode. Alright, take care, safe investing.